and Northern Europe at ThingWorx. Welcome, Werner Waldhier.
Where is the clicker? So, good evening. I feel like a sliced ham in a roll because the presentation before presented by such a nice and intelligent lady, and I have to make the last pitch, what means I'm the last presenter between you and the party tonight. It's a real challenge for me. Okay, what's the plan for the next 15 minutes? I want to discuss with you, with some slides, the idea of Internet of Things, how Internet of Things can support your company and you as a person to be more successful in the future. Good news, I will not say about technical things. I want to share some quotes, some ideas, and the idea is that you take some information out of the presentations, and perhaps you have time later on with your colleagues at the dinner time or at the party time to discuss some additional infos, and that you can take some learnings with you. Should work or not? Okay. I'm not a very tough guy, so I had the idea in mind that I bring some guys on the stage. So I invited Mahatma Gandhi, Steve Jobs, and Mr. Einstein to support a little bit my presentation. And as a starting point, let's find out what's the real foundation behind Internet of Things. I think it's crystal clear. There's a lot of ambition. We have seen many things changing within the last 2 years, and it's growing dramatically. And similar same that Mr. Gandhi, he was a strong believer in a silent revolution. I think the same will happen with IoT within the next 3 years. Growth. Steve made sure that Apple is now the most expensive company within the world, 700 billion value. And at the end of the day, if you want to make sure that you are on a successful stage, on a successful way, you have to believe in what you want to do. Wrong direction. Come on. Okay, some numbers. I think everybody is aware that Internet of Things, it's not a longer question why. Internet of Things business is there. For example, companies like Forster say in 2020 we will see 5 billion devices to talk each other to make our life much more easier. Also, you see some revenue numbers. There are discussions, there are estimations that 2025 we see around about 5 billion revenue coming out of Internet of Things. And a lot of the economists say similar the same. I think we are on the right stage. It's a growing thing. Where Internet of Things are coming from? It's coming from manufacturing. It's already there. I put some examples out. If you see companies like Tesla, it's not longer necessary that you bring the car to a car dealer. The car is finding out who is the next car next to me. Is it newer? And there will be provided an automatic update. Also, you see a lot of in the production area. I spent last week 3 days in Hanover at the Hanover Trade Fair, and you see new robots, intelligent robots. 20 years ago, everybody was talking about empty factories. Now it's completely changed. A new generation of robots is there. They can work together with people in the same factory because the devices know the difference between a screw and a finger of a person. Your topics as a person, as an owner of a company, as an employee of a company, you see the change in the world, and it's 3 topics which are very important you have to be aware. One of that, you have to lead the innovation. It's not longer a Me Too approach. If you want to be successful within the next 10 years related to IoT, you have to be the leader in innovation. Another point is, in the past, a lot of companies started to develop their own solutions. For us, it doesn't make sense any longer. Keep the standards, use the standards, because you have to make sure that your intellectual property will be used for your technology and not to overwhelm standards. And last but not least, control customer experience. Customer experience not only technology-wise, it's also how successful you are out in a market, what your customers are thinking about, how good are your services. All this stuff is part of the future, and it's all part of the products in the future you have to expect. But it's not only manufacturing, it's affecting all industry. I took 3 examples. You see here the pharma guys. This tractor is doing the same job at this nice ball on the right side. The difference is the ball costs 20,000 euro, and the tractor and its additional stuff is around about €1,000,000. So you will be affected from another competitors which are not part of the game at the moment. It's the next example. 5 weeks ago there was a nice event in Denver, and all the important car producers were imported to show up their IoT strategy for the future. Daimler, Audi, Volkswagen, Chrysler and Toyota were there, and they explained, okay, there's many more value coming out through Internet of Services, better quality, better services, and so on and so on. And the last presenter was the head of market development from Google, and he said, okay, I see all the values, but for us it's not longer important because 90% of a car is not in use. It's standing in the garage and nobody's using on that. We don't want to sell car, we want to sell mobility. As you can imagine, the guys from the typical car producers were not very happy to hear this, but I think that's a very good example that you can see how another companies can affect your existing traditional business. And last but not least, I mentioned Steve before, on the right side you see the Apple Watch. They can do much more than standard business, and you see coming up more and more. I had a discussion last week with Escada. Escada is a video company, and they will bring up a new setup on products which control your blood pressure, your body temperature, and then they can count on calories. And they're already in discussion with some health insurances, because health insurances, they're very interested to get this data, because in the future perhaps you get a special offer if you're a more healthy person than another one. Your topics as person, as company. If you want to follow innovation and you make a mistake, it's the best to admit them quickly and get with improving your another's innovation. What means it's allowed to make mistakes. But you have to make sure that you control 3 important topics. Scan cross-selling, coming up more and more. Be prepared to get impacted. It depends on the industry you're working for, but you have to be sure you will be impacted, and you have to find out when and what will be the intensity. And last but not least, protect your brand. Control the 4 important pillars. Smart connected products create for new value opportunities. First of all, I mentioned it already before, improve your customer experience in sales, in marketing, but also in services. Optimize your business processes. Simple processes has to be done by machines in the future, not any longer by human beings. And make sure that you can differentiate your offering against your competitor. And last but not least, and it's the key thing, identify new revenue streams through new technology. Coming back to my last slide, so I want to save some money, some time, sorry. Everyone should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. And there's all about creativity, that's the key thing. Okay, if machines take over the job from human beings, you have 2 choices. You can reduce the headcount within your company, or think in another direction, use the intelligence of your employees to find new businesses and get better services. Bring complexity out is also a key thing. And last but least, if you not feel comfortable in Internet of Things, contact us directly. Thank you very much.
Everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel tired? Come on, of course not. We have a party to go to together. So, please don't tweet it too much. but there is a surprise present for you at the end of the day for all of you who made it until now. Are you ready to hear? So, every one of you can bring one more person with your badge. So, get your girlfriends, boyfriends, and let's party! Alright, so 9:30 at the same venue here, the very same venue here. We'll be all waiting you with the models from Brazil, Paris, Africa, Asia, with the newest collection of Fashion TV, with the great DJs, Vasquez and DJ Dido and the Deep Zone, who are going to be promoting here for the first time the first video of this year. Did I mention Fashion TV? Yeah, alright, so get ready for a great party. 9:30, I'll see you here. And again, please keep it confidential, but bring one more, okay? Enjoy, thank you. Thanks for being here. Did you enjoy this day today? Tomorrow we start at 10:30 sharp, so I hope you're all gonna be here. See you tomorrow, see you later tonight. I forgot, there is one more surprise. Tomorrow morning, 9:30, we have yoga and special exercises here on the stage. So be here at 9:30 if you want to get in shape.